Hello, my name is Dean, and I'm part of the Idaho Department of Education's Public School Finance team. This tutorial will answer the question, why review the greater than one ADA report? This report details the students who have attendance simultaneously reported by multiple school districts or charter schools, resulting in a claim of more than one ADA within a week. It allows users to see how the reported ADA is proportionally split based on the reported attendance. The department encourages schools, when necessary, to communicate with the other districts or charter schools with which they share students, as sharing students will reduce ADA and thereby funding from perhaps the expected amount. Wait to run the greater than one report at least 24 hours after each IC submission. This allows the report system to update. However, please know that if you are viewing the report prior to the submission window closing, that the attendance may not be final. This is because if any of your students are shared by other school districts or charter schools who have not yet submitted, then the attendance shown has not yet been adjusted to proportionally split the shared students' attendance days. Go to the Idaho State Board of Education's website and sign into the Education Application Portal. Once there, select the Reports, Attend, Enroll application. Choose the greater than one ADA report from the General Attendance and Enrollment Report group. The report has two criteria or filters that allow the user to narrow the report output. 1. Select the provider. This should only allow you to choose your school district or charter school. 2. Select the school year. Again, typically you'll choose the current school year, but you could also choose a past school year. Finally, click View Report. The report will appear within the application, but you will want to save it in another format, likely as an Excel file, so the data can more easily be reviewed. Do so by going to the circled Export drop-down menu. Here are some important tips about the report to keep in mind. Each row of the report shows a week that one shared student was reported. In my example, the gray shaded rows show Bliss School District's reporting, and the non-shaded rows show the other entities reporting. Looking at the rows within the red rectangle, both Bliss and the Idaho College and Career Readiness Academy charter are reporting attendance for student 3. The reported attend days column shows that Bliss is reporting the student attending full days, while the Career Readiness Academy is reporting the student attending a half day. The critical calculation on this report are the amounts in the adjusted days column, because these are the attendance day amounts that will make their way to the aggregated attendance detail report, to the building level report, to the district-wide report, and to the current support unit calculation report. I'll explain the adjusted days calculation using the example within the green rectangle. Together, both LEAs reported 6.5 days of attendance. The proportion of those days that Bliss reported was 0.615. That is 4 divided by 6.5. And the Career Readiness Academy reported 0.385. 2.5 divided by 6.5. To get the adjusted days, multiply those ratios by each school's instructional days and round to the nearest half or whole day. For Bliss, 0.615 times 4 instructional days equal 2.46 days, which rounds to 2.5 adjusted days. For the Career Readiness Academy, 3.85 times 5 instructional days equals 1.92 days, which rounds to 2 adjusted days. As stated earlier in the tutorial, the department encourages schools, when necessary, to communicate with the other districts or charter schools with which they share students to work through potential reporting errors or periods of overlap. If you do find errors, please correct the error first within your student information system, then upload a corrected submission. If it is after the correction window is closed, you'll need to contact your IC regional coordinator to make the correction. Thanks for listening. We hope you make it a point to to review the greater than one ADA report, especially following the close of an IC submission window. Please let myself or Amber know if you have any questions. Have a great year.